family, friends, and guests. As many of you know, our 2015 class theme is a quote from Earl Nightingale. He said, "Never give up on a dream because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway." What a fitting theme for our class of hardworking UCAS students. UCAS's entire mission is dedicated to the idea of accomplishing more than most high school students in the same amount of time. Mr. Nightingale's basic point here is that there are really only two things we can do with our time: use it wisely or let it slip by. Receiving an education serves a number of purposes. It can involve memorizing a collection of important facts or mastering a set of skills, but that's not all that an education is about. One of the things that an education can help us do is learn to use our time more wisely, as Mr. Nightingale suggests. I've seen firsthand how dedicated and invested UCAS students can be. The amount of study and preparation that students put into academic and service activities, such as National Honor Society, Ethics Bowl, Hope Squad, Science Olympiad, and TSA, and their classes in general, is unbelievably impressive. I've been especially privileged to help organize the Utah County Science Club, the only independent student-run Science Olympiad team in Utah founded here at UCAS. All the members of the team put a tremendous amount of work into their events and projects, and through their hard work, they were able to win the state tournament last year and take second place this year. Additionally, a large portion of UCAS students are members of the National Honor Society, a school service organization. These students have to perform 5 hours of service each month, and the percentage of UCAS students that complete this requirement is notably high. Although UCAS focuses on math and science, our impressive students regularly receive national acclaim for their performance in financial literacy classes. During our time here, UCAS has been ranked among the top schools in the state. It actually received the highest statewide ranking in 2013. What makes so many UCAS students so distinctive? For most of you, your choice to come to UCAS itself is a testament that you care about your education and that you're willing to put in extra work over time to achieve academic goals. The members of our graduating class, both those who were able to attain their associate degrees and those who were not, were able to put in a lot of work and graduate with an impressive amount of dual enrollment credit. I often proudly claim that UCAS students must be, on average, smarter than students from other schools. But in reality, what truly sets UCAS students apart is their drive to learn and their willingness to put in the work it takes to succeed. We pulled through together when Mr. Kuntz's class project seemed like a disaster and Mrs. Busey started handing out tests on the weekly. Although not all of us could compete with McKay Jensen's test scores, or Kaylin Pratt's dancing abilities, or Rebecca Shippen's drawing talent, many of us put in time and effort and did our best to achieve our own goals. One of the UCAS students who strikes me as particularly motivated is Chad Buxton. Chad has set a number of ambitious goals while here at UCAS. Through hard work, Chad lost an impressive amount of weight 2 years ago and maintained a high academic status at UCAS. He was one of UCAS's 4 national merit finalists. But perhaps most impressively to me, through his studies, Chad has become somewhat of an amateur linguist. A linguistics enthusiast myself, I can always rely on Chad to correct my linguistic misconceptions. Another UCAS student who worked especially hard this year is our student body president, Nikita Valavala. Nikita put a tremendous amount of care and effort into student council this year. She took her job seriously, and she gladly put in time outside of class to meticulously plan school activities. Without her devotion, I don't think this year could have been so successful. During my high school career, I've been able to build up my academic background, and I credit a large part of my ability to satisfy my diverse interests to UCAS. At such a small school where every member of the student body matters and the teachers care about their students, I was able to feel like a significant person. Knowing all of you has helped me feel grounded and seize more of my potential. Because of my experience, I feel that UCAS has an extraordinary way of bringing out the best in its students. Perhaps the best example of a person dedicated to achieving lofty goals over time is our own executive principal, Clark Barron. Mr. Barron first conceived the idea of this early college high school dedicated to math and science a decade ago, and then he set to work to make that idea a reality. His vision and tireless years of service have affected countless students like myself. As he will retire after this, his final graduation, I'd like to take a moment to thank Mr. Barron on behalf of the class of 2015 for the time and care he has given to every UCAS student. He truly is our example of investing sustained effort over time in the service of others. Thank you, Mr. Barron. I would also like to congratulate you, the class of 2015. While going to school here, I've met some of the brightest, most hardworking, and most interesting people I've ever known. And I wish I could have mentioned more of you by name in this speech because you are all spectacular. And a special thank you to the dedicated parents of the graduates who have supported their students through this long academic journey. I hope that we can all take advantage of our education and learn to use the time given to us to continually improve and steadily rise towards our goals. Because in the end, life is more about what you put into it than what you get out of it. Thank you.